Welcome to Care to Present presentations. Today we are looking to do a presentation on looking to spend your newfound finances. So we're going to talk about what to do when you want to spend your newfound finances. So we're going to talk about how to spend them smart. The outline today is what is budgeting. We're going to go over what is budgeting, what is smart budgeting tips, what to do during stressful spending, smart shopping tips. We're going to talk about needs versus wants. We're going to go over what it's like when you go over your budget and why you need a safety net. So basically, a budget is a process of creating a plan to effectively spend your money. So if there's something that you want to do and you don't have the funds to do it, that's why you create a balanced budget to fit in what is important and what am I trying to accomplish. So basically, that's what a budget is. It's creating a spending plan to allow you to determine if you have enough funds to cover the purchase or the item that you want, or even the activity that you want to do. So if you plan on going on a vacation, what you need to do is create a budget on how much the vacation costs, including spending money, entertainment, things like that. Using a budget would allow you to prioritize what's the most important. So if you want to go on this big trip here, you know you got rent, you got light, gas. So we have to prioritize what's important just to get to where we want to get. You can always it can always prevent you from overdrafting your account. So if you know you only have $1,000 in your account and you have rent to pay, it allows you to see where you at when it comes down to spending your money. Smart tips on budget. Budget cuts. Get rid of things such as cable, dining out, cutting down on vacations. So if early in the year, where we know that a lot of vacations were canceled due to COVID-19, but if you notice early, say like last year, you were taking 5 or 6 trips and you were not having sufficient amount of money to do these things, or even after you do these things. So it's not saying that you can't take a vacation. Do your income support you taking 5 or 6 trips? Do your income support you buying extra shoes and extra clothes? So you have to look at those things like that. Try when it comes down to smart budget, try smart shopping, clipping coupons, go to another store that is cheaper, shop with a list. When you go into a store, my new helping me with my diet, it teaches me about smart shopping too. Go with a list. A list will prevent you from getting anything extra. Yes, it will. It does help when you go into the store with a list. So if you have a list and when you make your lists, right? So put freezer aisle, put an aisle where you get the condominiums, put the aisle where you need to get the household products. So when you make a list and you know each aisle that you're going into, it'll prevent you from going in aisles that's not on your list. Plan ahead, know what stores you're going into. So just like you making us a shopping list, when you make your when you plan ahead. So say like you want to go on Walmart, make out a list of the things that you're going to get in Walmart. So if you just go into the freezer section and that's all on your list for Walmart, that's all you're going to get. Make a budget for each month. When you making a, why are you making a budget for each month? Because different things happen uh, every month. So at occasions like birthdays, holidays, anniversaries. So if you have children too, you know school's coming back up. We need school supplies, school shoes, we need things like that. So that's why you making a budget for every month, because for every month there's something different that's going to occur. Family budget. This is important for couples of families, anyone who just stand together with a large family. Why are you all creating a budget as a family? So this would allow everybody to be able to chip in. So as a couple, you're making a budget with your couple if you stand in a house. So each one of y'all will not forget to pay a bill or even go over your amount of spending with a large house. So it'll give everybody a chance to contribute. Uh, what to do what to do during stressful spending. During stressful spending, many of us Many of us have unhealthy ways of relieving stress. Sometimes people overeat. Sometimes people overspend, work out, especially or have one too many drinks. So it's not a problem saying that something is wrong with you. We just had to figure out how to do it. Overspending can be harmful to your wallet and also could put you in a more financial debt or even cause more stress. Yes, it can. You wonder how, because if you had overspent your budget, you have to figure out a way to replace those funds that you didn't overspend. And at this point, you might be off your job or your job hours might have been cut. So how are you going to get those extra funds back? So yes, it does cause more stress upon you. um, what to do with stress? Eliminate. So these are some tips that you can do. So if you notice that if your funds was cut or your hours was cut at your job, or even you lost your job, even if you didn't lose your job, you want to just anticipate, eliminate going to the store doing stress. You want to eliminate going to the store during stressful times. What I mean by that, right? So say like if you anticipated going to the store in the morning, uh, getting ready for work or getting ready to take your children somewhere, or even if you just had a difficult conversation with your partner, when you go into the store, it is known that you tend to pick up items that can you tend to pick up more items. That's called stress spending. So if you're having a rough morning, try to go to the store later in the day where you didn't cooled off and had time to relieve yourself, or go another time. So it's just like too, if you're the type of person say, hey, I'm going to the store when I get off of work, and you know that when you get off of work, that person that activates you at work, you know you're gonna be upset. No, do not go to the store when you know you are not doing too well, because it allows you to spend unnecessary money. You can also too, if you know that you're not having a good day or well day, take a friend or family member to help keep you on your budget. You always have to have somebody that holds you accountable for the things that you're doing. So if this behavior that you having is not right, take somebody that you know that's going to hold you accountable. Don't take nobody that's going to say, girl, you know those shoes look great on you. No, do not take that person, because you're more likely to go over your budget. Once again, when you feeling stressed out and you're not feeling yourself, give your cards or your money to somebody that you trust. Yes, give it. It's okay to do that. So if you know that during the middle of the month or the beginning of the month you have high anxiety or whatever is going on, give your funds to somebody that you can trust, that you know that will hold you accountable and will not allow you to spend those funds. Two, put a daily spending limit on your cards. Put a daily limit on your cards. Yes, uh, you can set up in your bank account. Say, hey, I don't want my daily limit to go over $25. I don't want to go over $50. Yes, you can set a daily limit on how much you're going to spend. Uh, yes, you can set that. You can set that up. I love my coworker Mira when she say stay off of Amazon. This is for me and her because we love Amazon. So yes, if you have to, right? I'm the one that got Amazon Prime. We both have Amazon Prime. So if we have to deactivate our Amazon Prime, that's what you have to do. So we would not get those items, because I want my items in 2 days. So I don't like waiting. So if I have to deactivate my Amazon Prime to keep from buying the baby stuff and myself unnecessary stuff, that's what I have to do. Or even delete it off my phone. So yes, so tips like this, stay off of Amazon. So if you know you like shopping and you don't have the means to go get about to other stores, yeah, stay off of Amazon. What to do during stress spend? Look for alternative ways to relieve your stress. Journaling, writing their thoughts, feelings, walking, listening to music. So if you're the type of person that loves listening to music like I do, when I'm feeling not too well, listening to music and dancing with the baby and dancing with my dog always calms me down. Talking to people that are special to me, like my mom, my boss, those are things, other coworkers that help me out. So um, things like that. Work to identify your triggers. This is a big one right here. Working to identify your triggers. So know what gets you upset. Know what gets you riled up. So if you're in a toxic relationships, those things like that. So if you do not work to identify your triggers, you're going to be even more stressed out because you're putting yourself in more financial debt. So you have to work to identify those triggers. So if you see your friend with that spec, if you the type of person that loves Louis Vuitton like I do, or any name brand purses, so if that triggers you right there, keep in mind that if you buy that purse, it's always a consequences to it. So if you buy that $1,000 purse and you need to pay your rent, keep in mind where you're going to get the money from, because you're going to add on even more triggers and stressful triggers. So keep in mind that. Treat yourself to affordable treat or reward yourself for meeting a goal. Stand within your limits. Still doesn't mean you can buy that Louis Vuitton purse if you did not put that in your budget. So keep in mind that you can always get things on a discount. So maybe you have to wait for that Louis Vuitton purse to go out of season for you to get it on sale. So things like that, that is still rewarding yourself because you're meeting your goals. So if your friend got the purse for $1,500 and the purse is getting ready to go out of season, you might get the purse for $200 or $500. So if that's in your budget, you see what I'm saying? You are not able to buy that purse you want. And like I said, you might have to wait till it go out of season. This things like taking taking a long bath, playing the games. This can also help relieve those stresses. Smart shopping tips. The best thing you can do is shop around for the best deals. Take advantages of sales. Know what the standard price is. So when you go into the store, and so say like if you did see that Louis Vuitton purse and it say, oh, it's 30% off, 40% off, or 50% off. So if the original price is $1,000, so 50% off, maybe so it's a deal. Or even if it say 75% off, yeah, that's a better deal. But when it gets down to 20% and 30%, no, that's not a deal, because the original price is $1,000, and then still you have to tack on taxes, include taxes and stuff like that. So know what the standard price is when you're going to buy these items, to know if it's an actual sale. When I say shop around for the best deal, so you always know that when you go into the store, it's not take sale prices from other stores. Take sale prices for other stores, so because you comparing. So some places like Walmart and Target that compete against each other, when you have the sale price from another store like Walmart and you go to Target, so if you in Target and the item was not available at Walmart, and say like the price was $12, but Target is selling it for $20 or $25. You take Walmart sale price in there, and Target, you have to actually have the sale price from Walmart for them to give it to you. Yes, they will give it to you. So that's a good thing right there. So no, that's what I mean about shopping around for the best deals. Shop with a list. Once again, with our list will keep you on track. Shop within your budget. So if your means does not state that you can buy $1,000 worth of items and you only can buy $200 or $300 worth of items, you still can get some good things for that price. We just have to shop smart. I like this one because it pans out how we can do things better. My needs versus my wants. Ever since I was a child, I wanted $1 million house, and I like Cadillac trucks, right? So, but do my expenses allow me to have those. No, my needs are I need affordable housing, I need food to eat, I need reliable transportation, I need household products, I need co-payment for for doctor visits. If you're taking meds, you need co-payment for those. Personal care items. Yes, you do need these items because you got to take bath and you got to keep yourself clean. If you have pets, your pets are your like your children, so you still have to take care of them too. So you got to have pet food. You have to have money for their visits to the vet, clothing, communication, like however you want to communicate. It can be cell phone, house phone, tablet, however you need to communicate for somebody to get to you. My wants is $1 million house. That's my wants. Hey, that's always been a dream. I don't know why I need $1 million house, but I just want it because they look nice. Why I always want a Cadillac truck because I like those things. Um, New sneakers. If I just got brand new shoes, I do not need a $200 pair of shoes when I can go somewhere and get me a $30 pair and they work the same. Why do you need a $200 pair of shoes? Those expensive jeans. What's the difference you paying $80 for a pair of jeans versus you getting a pair of jeans that's $20 or $30? Jeans are jeans. They work the same. Those $80 jeans is not going to speak to you. They're not going to have a conversation with you, nor are they going to go jump in a washing machine themselves. So they still, you got to figure out why you want them. Trips to a faraway country. That's my wants. I want to go to Tuscany. Yeah, is that in my plans? Is that in my budget, my finances now? That is a want. It's not a need. That $200 hairstyle and that mani and pedicure. Um, think about it. Do you really need the $200 hairstyle? You can get a hairstyle that's just as pretty as for $80. Every week or every 2 weeks. What is the matter with you doing your own nails and toes? It's okay to go get a mani and pedicure, but when your finances doesn't state that you can get one every week or two, what is wrong with you doing your own nails, toes and nails? Get you some girlfriends or whoever, uh, your children, whoever. Practice on each other. The latest gadget. Okay, if your finances does not state that you can buy that $1,000 new Samsung Galaxy come out or that new iPhone, no, you don't need it. What is wrong with the phone that you have? Is it not working anymore? Is it not going to be the same? All it is just an upgraded phone. So those are wants. Those are wants. Oh no, I just went over my budget. What do I do now? Yeah, I kind of do that a lot. And so I'm sorry about my child. I kind of do that a lot. Or so that's other people. I'm not the only one that blow my budget. So it has happened to all of us. So how can we fix blowing our budget if you really don't need the items? Simply return the items. So if it's like you just brought 5 or 6 extra dresses, did you need those dresses? Look in your closet and see what is wearable. Return the items. Even if you brought extra items for your children and they do not need them, return the items. Avoid spending extra money until you can replace the funds. So if you notice that you went on Amazon and you blew your entire budget for the month, we cannot go out, we cannot dine out, we cannot hang out. So those are things you have to look at. So I just spent $1,000 at Amazon, but I really want to go out with my friends. My family is having a dinner. I want to go. My family is having a trip. I want to go. You just spent $1,000 at Amazon. You can't go on that trip. Just no. You can't go on a trip. Maybe next time. Also, see what bills you can rearrange and pay later that doesn't have a high interest rate. Yes, those bills can't take a back seat. So things like, you need to pay your rent first, your rent first. If the credit card bill that's coming up that you just spent this $1,000 on and you know it's coming up and they do have a high interest rate, yeah, that's the bill you need to pay. That's the bill you need to pay. So you work on prioritizing the bills once again. Two, when it comes down to going over your budget, It's always a rule to say that do not go over your credit limit. You do not go over your credit limit. So you always keep your credit limit up underneath you. So if your credit limit is $2,000, no, you do not spend the whole $2,000. Maybe you spend like $600 to $800 of that credit limit. So you know you can't pay it back. Safety nets. Why do I need a safety net? Why do I need a safety net? I got a job. I'm gonna get my income back. Yeah, yeah. But you still need a safety net. No matter if you have a job and you got that paycheck coming next week, you still need to have a safety net. This is simple. You need a safety net just in case you might break your leg, just in case your child might get sick, just in case you might get laid off. You need to have a safety net just in case you have to go on a medical leave. So you don't know how your job is going to pay when you go on your medical leave. So just in case your car stop working, you might need to get on the bus until we get your car working. Just in case your babysitter bails on you. So if your babysitter calls and say, I can't make it, and you got 30 minutes before you got to go to work and you need to jump in the Uber. So that's what that's what the just in case one. You can call somebody within an hour on care.com and see what their prices is. So you won't have to miss work unnecessary, because if you miss work unnecessary, that's more money is taken out of your account. Um, just in case you overdraw your account. Again, you should not overdraw your account, but we do. It happens. So the safety net can't replace those funds that has been taken away. What about all of a sudden you have to move? You never know what happened. Your job might transfer you. You might get a crazy ex. You don't know why you got to move, but you just have to pick up your stuff, pick up if you got kids, you have to pick up your kids and your pets and move all of a sudden. We don't know. You just moving all of a sudden. So you need to have these funds just in case. Many of us have pets. Say like if your pet gets sick in the middle of the night, you need to take that pet to the vet and they want their funds when you get there. So that's why you need to safety net. A safety net is for anything that you did not anticipate in your budget. So if you did not anticipate these items in your budget, I didn't anticipate getting laid off. So I have to have a safety net just in case. I did anticipate my babysitter bailing on me an hour or so, but just in case I have to resort to something else, I have this safety net. So that's what a safety net is just in case. It's not just in case you see that fly old new sneakers or that fly old dress. No, that's not what the safety net is for. It's just in case. The resources that I used were Dave Ramsey. Heard that he has a good podcast. So try to check that out too. So, but thank you once again for listening to our presentation today.